Life in Fukuoka.
Life in Fukuoka. Life in Fukuoka. This program is brought to you by Fukuoka City. Good morning, and thank you for listening to Life in Fukuoka on Love FM with me, Colleen.
All right, well, this week we actually have a guest on the show, and I want to introduce to you Ziv, who's here with me today. So, Ziv, if you can kind of give us a little bit of an introduction about yourself and whatever background you want to give, go for it.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me. So my name is Ziv Nakajima Magen. I've been living in Japan specifically for about 12 years, most of it in Fukuoka. I'm originally from Israel, via a decade or so in Australia.
Okay, and so what kind of brought you here to Fukuoka as opposed to staying in Australia or even going to a different place in Japan?
Well, my wife, who's originally from Fukui, and I started a business about 12 years ago now. When we started the business, Fukuoka was where we did most of our business when we got started, and we just fell in love with the city and stayed. These days we do business in other places as well, but we still love it here, so we stayed.
Okay. And actually speaking to everybody on the radio, of course, as you know, this show is all about bringing you information about Fukuoka and kind of those charm points of Fukuoka, as we'll call it. And I think Ziv has some useful information about living here in the city. Actually, you do a lot of work in terms of introducing people to Fukuoka, is that right?
We do. So we've got two companies, one of which has been running for about a decade now, which does real estate for foreigners all over the country, whether they're living in Japan or out of Japan. So that includes Fukuoka, and again, this is where we started when we first got going. But the new company that we started about a year ago, among other things, does relocation support services. And at the moment, we do most of that in Fukuoka itself. So we do receive people, give them airport pickups, help them find a place to live, register kids for school, that kind of thing.
Okay, what brings people to Fukuoka, or what is that kind of charming or fascinating thing that, you know, people like, or that you, I guess, tell people, come to Fukuoka?
I always say it's the best city I've ever lived in personally. I've lived in a few, but this is the one where I feel most comfortable. I think it's a combination of the proximity of everything. Like, I love Tokyo as well. I love going there, for example. But if somebody says there's a really cool event and then everybody gets into a taxi and drives for an hour to the other side of the city, here everything is walking distance. But it's also got this amazing expanse of bicycle roads and parks, and it's a lot family-friendlier. It's just awesome. And from a business perspective, it's very advanced in its aspects of entrepreneurship, and it brings in a lot of startups from other countries and other cities within Japan and so forth. So for me, it ticks all the boxes. You'd
say we're probably pretty much a growing city right now, yeah?
Very much so, yeah.
All right. So since you've been here for a while, and obviously you're doing lots of kind of different work and meeting lots of people, is there any way that you could suggest to some of our listeners who might be new to Fukuoka ways to make friends and meet people and get involved in different communities?
Yeah, I think for me, because I live and work constantly online, so from the moment I wake up, I'm online. This is how we receive most of our customer inquiries. This is how we communicate with them. So I'm constantly on social media and emails. And social media is really great for meeting people in various focus groups. So whatever hobby you have, whatever kind of hangouts you like, whether it's the weekend, daytime, outdoors, indoors, there's going either to be a general group, and we've got a bunch of Fukuoka groups, or there's going to be specific groups related to Japan where you can find people in Fukuoka doing the things that you like. That's a good, and obviously if you're not too introverted, going out is also a very good idea.
Okay, put you on the spot. Can you think offhand of any of these groups that might be found online? Just the name of one?
I'm not on the spot at all. Fukuoka, just named Fukuoka, is a big Facebook group that I actually manage.
Okay.
I started that because the other groups don't like to talk about business. They kind of ban business posts, and I love business. So I just set up a group where you are also free to talk about business, among other things. And we still don't allow spam, but if you look on Facebook, a group called Fukuoka, I think there's only one, and that's us.
Okay, great. So people can find you quite easily if they're interested in moving into Fukuoka, as well as just find out general information from everybody in that group, hey?
Absolutely.
All right.
And if they're looking for me specifically, there's nobody else out there with my name as well, so that should be easy.
So it should be very easy to find you. All right, well, I think that's all I've got for you. I'm sorry, it's just like a really short time. But I will take down your business names, and then that way, if we have it on the blog, people can also get a hold of you if they are interested in moving to Fukuoka. If that sounds all right.
Fantastic. And we're always happy to talk shop. We're not going to charge anyone for consultation or anything like that.
Wonderful. Thank you. So thank you very much, Ziv, for joining me today, and thank you to everyone for listening today.
Life in Fukuoka. All right. Thank you for listening to Life in Fukuoka today. I had a lot of information to share, and there is that phone number that you might like to hear again, which you can if you listen to this program's podcast, or you can check out the blog and the contents of this program to get that information. Just go to the Love FM website and look up this program's page. We're also asking for messages from our listeners. Any message is great. Let us know what you think about the show or things you've discovered in Fukuoka. The email address to send to is 761@lovefm.co.jp. Again, that is 761@lovefm.co.jp. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, and I will speak to you again next week.